Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan back with another episode of Dream Car Racing 3D, and today we're looking at some new stuff in the game. There's been an update that's added a little bit of functionality and a brand new desert map, and I thought what better to use on a desert map than a Mad Max themed car. This is called the Mad Max Interceptor 2 by Alexandre, and we're gonna take this thing around the map and see what this map has to offer. Oh boy, this is my first time driving it. It seems like the suspension might be a little bit wonky. Oh, okay, we're getting under control. We're getting under control. We're drifting. Oh, this thing drifts. This thing drifts hard. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out, get used to this car here before we can get our bearings. So it seems like on this part of the map over here, does it have a handbrake? Looks like it does. It seems like this part of the map over here is kind of like a race course or like a circuit track with some random pillar things. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, we're just bouncing all over the place. Okay, so I'm just gonna abandon my attempts at sticking to the road and we're gonna go over to this section over here. Apparently we're not. Oh boy, that was a pretty cool roll. But actually, I didn't even look at the details of this car yet. Here, let's reset it so all of the deformations go away. But I love what he did with the engine. There's an actual engine right here, and then he built in the top part to make it look super awesome. And these are actually the vents from the engines, and he has little cutouts here that lead into the vent, so it looks like so legit. We got headlights in the front as well, and this thing has looks like 5 engines in there. Yeah, just 5 engines, just 5 engines. And he even made these little exhaust things out of the pipes down in the back. I mean, this thing just looks super legit. I really like the design of this a lot. It just seems like the suspension though is a little needs a little bit of adjustment. Because it's very, very bouncy. Whoa! Apparently there's a cliff here. Alright. Well, this thing withstood the... Oh, the engine's all messed up. Yeah, the engine's pretty messed up. I think the repair might be on. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, the repair's not on, because those wouldn't be red, I don't think. But it seems like he has the strength of the frames all maxed out. So let's see, let's take a look at our map here and see what it actually looks like. So it looks like... Yeah, we just have the circuit over here with some pillars and stuff, maybe to crash into, and it looks like we're in kind of like a valley area, and it doesn't look like there's a way out anywhere. And then we have some plateaus. It looks like we got some jumps going off. That looks epic. We're gonna have to fool around with that a little bit. And we also have a bridge going across as well, so we'll have to check that out too. All right, so let's choose a different car and take a look at some of the details of this one first before we switch. So this car has 692 frames. And 286 panels. I think this is a really well built. Oh, it looks cool from underneath too. Like that's one of the things about cars sometimes is they look cool from the top, but then when you look underneath, it looks like a mess. But he made this car really visually appealing. So one of the new things in the game is this angle lock. I'm not completely sure. I fooled around with it just a little bit, but basically it's its own part, as you can see here. And I think what it basically is this part, whatever angle you set this to, this angle will not change. Whereas anytime you would put like 2 frames together like this, this would be just a free floating angle and it would bend in all directions. But this one will stay right where it is. And what you can do, I guess, is like say if I built something here, let me just do this and that. And if I have something already built, and let's say that I want this angle to stay the way it is, I can do angle lock, and I can actually put it around the angle like that, so now this is angle locked. I think that's how it works. My question now then is, can I delete just the angle lock? Oh yeah. So yeah, I can go to frame, I can go to angle lock, hide frame, hide angle lock. Yeah, so you have all these different things, and I can remove just the angle lock, so now it's just the frame, I believe. Yep, alright, so that's how the new part works. Let's take a look at some new cool creations I've seen on the workshop. Okay, we're taking a look at the Silverado 2500 by JD Unit. Yeah, J Dunnit or JD Unit, I don't know. JD Unit underscore 26. I think that sounds familiar. I think we've used cars by this person before, but this thing looks super legit. It looks like it has some awesome suspension underneath. It looks like it has a legit engine compartment with 2 engines in there. It has headlights with glass. It doesn't have any windshields. Maybe this is like one of those off-roading ones that don't have any windows or anything. And the form is just awesome. Like all the details and everything, all the angles, even like I really like the bumper in the front. How many frames is this? 581 frames and 311 panels. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing runs, especially with the suspension. The suspension looks really, really legit. So let's go ahead and race. I think this thing will be perfect for the desert environment. Hopefully it's not quite as bouncy as, oh, did you see that? That was like the softest. Oh, look how soft that is. That feels good. I think this thing is gonna be a good candidate for the off-roading here. Yeah, look how smooth this is. So I've tried to figure it out and I haven't gotten completely used to it yet. Oh, look at that. We just went off that little ramp there and it just absorbed all the impact. That was great. I do not know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to suspension. So, come on back down. There we go. I meant to do that. This is obviously a very well-tuned suspension, and I don't know why it's so well-tuned compared to the Mad Max vehicle. Like, I couldn't really tell you what made it better and more absorbent than the other one. Like, I fool around with the settings, and sometimes it seems like they work, sometimes it seems like they don't. But we're gonna drive into this wall and see if we go up it, or if we just kind of crash. Here we go. Whoop. Oh, that was epic. That was epic. I honestly thought we were just gonna crash into it. That was... oh. Well, that didn't turn out too well, but that was fun. I enjoyed that. All right, let's take this thing up over here and see what these pillars are all about. Okay, this is looking at, ooh, there's like a hill. We can start up on top of the hill. I think this is one of my favorite trucks as far as handling goes. This thing is one of my favorite things to drive so far. It's just so smooth. All right, so what are we supposed to do with this thing over here? I'm honestly not too sure. Are we just supposed to drive through it? Are we supposed to use it for crashing? Like, I don't know what the thought process was of putting this thing in here. Oh. And it crashes good too. Oh, that crash is so good. That's believable to me. That is a believable crash. Oh, we can just keep going. Fancy that. Fancy that. So we're gonna take this thing off the, ooh, that's a steep jump. These are all kind of steep jumps. Oh, look at this damage. The damage has been done. All right, let's go ahead and repair ourselves there. The bed looks great. Like, it even has, oh, I just noticed it even has the wheel wells in the bed very well done as well. This thing has like so many great details, and the functionality is both form and function, like 100% on both. All right, here we go. We're going off this jump. I don't know how far we're gonna make it, but hopefully we can get some decent air. Oh, we're not gonna make it. We are not making it over there at all. Oh boy, we landed. Oh, we landed right in the little lip. How are we doing? Looks like I may have survived. I kind of went outside the window there, but I think we're doing okay. Alright, I want to try that again, but with a little bit more of a wind-up. Let's do it from here, off of this jump, and see if we can make it onto the flat top without falling into the valley. Here we go. Alright, we got a lot more speed this time, I think. So this should be epic. Oh, we're going so fast. I just hope that slamming into the ramp doesn't do too much damage. Oh! Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Here, let me slow down a little bit. Let me see how epic this thing looks. We'll go into third person here. Oh, look at that. Look at how small that thing is compared to this gap. Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Go a little bit faster. Oh, this is so cool looking. All right, we're definitely not making it though. We are definitely not gonna make it. And there it goes. Well, it looks okay. It's not bad. I mean, my driver is still situated nice and comfortably inside the cabin, so I think we're good. All right, let's see what else we got in the workshop. Okay, this is one that I just could not resist. This is the shopping cart hot rod by Alexandre. Oh, so this is the second one that we're using by Alexandre. Yeah, the first one was the Mad Max vehicle. Yeah, I don't look at who made the vehicles when I'm subscribing to them, going purely based off of whether or not it looks like it'll be a fun vehicle to use. So what is this thing here? Is this something? We don't have this where I'm from on our shopping carts. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Looks like it even has suspension. It has it has front suspension and rear suspension on the shopping cart. Let's see how that works out for it. And I love the way that he adds on to the engines with the building parts is really cool. What is this supposed to be too? All right, this is 226 frames. Wow, look, just look at all these dots. This thing looks very pretty. 226 frames and only 36 panels, which I mean, I guess you don't really need panels. It's all frames anyway. All right, let's get to it. All right, it seems like the suspension's doing something. The turning, not so much. Wait, how is that turn? This thing turns like an actual shopping cart. That is so weird. I don't know what I expected, but that I didn't expect to see turning like that. I don't know if it works very well though, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. The turning rods are actually crossed underneath. This is weird. All right, let's see if we can actually drive it's going the opposite direction that it's supposed to be going. Oh boy. Is this thing okay? Oh, and the back thing, it swings in the back too. That is excellent. Oh, the detail that this guy puts in his build. Oops. All right, I think we're okay. It looks like the repair is on. I don't know if this thing could get around without the repair on, but we're gonna spawn up here, and I'm going to turn the repair off, because I kind of want to see this thing get deformed. All right, here we go. Oh. Nope. I think I know why. I think I know why he had repair on. All right, we're gonna try to go anyway. All right, I have literally zero control. We're just gravitating towards this little crevice here. Oh boy. Well, here goes the shopping cart. Bye. Oh, we're starting to eat ourselves a little bit there. Okay. It seems like we've just shrunk a little bit. That's not quite the deformation I was expecting. All right, what if we take this thing on a road and turn the deformations off? All right, now let's see how the shopping cart hot rod does. Now the main issue I've been having is the turnings. If I turn left, oh, it's working now. Okay, it's working now. I guess it just doesn't like to go off-roading. I don't know why I would expect that of a shopping cart, but oh, okay. It's not the easiest thing to control, that's for sure, but I mean, would you put a shopping cart going that fast? I don't know what else you would expect. All right, well, this was a fun one. I love the design of it, but let's take a look at something else. Let's take a look at what else we have to offer in the workshop. Okay, now this one right here, the Cat Excavator by Herman. This person has made a lot of really awesome things, and we've used a lot of them before. And this thing is crazy looking, and I'm wondering how I'm gonna figure out how to use all of it. All right, so Z and X for that. What about this one? K and L? Is that an L? Yeah, K and L. All right, Z, X, K, L, H, J. All right, H, J, K, L, Z. And man, this thing is complicated. G, F, H, J, K, L, Z, X. All right, we have like the entire keyboard here hotkeyed for this thing. I'm wondering if there's anything that I'm missing so far. I wonder if we can actually turn the thing. Probably not. Wait, what are these? Q and E, okay. All right, so this thing is 793 frames and 212 panels. So I have like my entire middle of my keyboard. We have ZX, we have Q and E. We're gonna see what this thing actually does, because I'm really curious here. Oh boy. Oh, it's very wobbly. It reminds me, oh, it has like actual turning, and I thought it was gonna have tank steering. Oh, this thing, it even has the letters cat, and they're wobbling on the side of it. Oh, that is hilarious. All right, this must have repair on. Yes, it does. Okay, so let's see here. Do Q and E do what I think they're gonna do? Q, oh, it does, look at that. Oh, this thing is super wobbly though. I think it needs to be a little bit heavier. Uh-oh, and E. Q. All right, there we go. So we can turn it. I feel like this needs to be a little bit heavier. It feels very, very light. Okay, now G and H. G, oh, whoa, oh boy. Oh boy, I think I went a little bit overboard. I think we broke it. All right, J. J. K, oh, J. Oh no, F and G, I did the wrong one. All right, so the F goes up, G goes down at the base. All right, H, there we go. So let's extend, let's extend the arm up. All right, can I go up there? This thing is so hard to control. All right, now K and L. So L, okay. I could have sworn K and L did something. Your car doesn't have headlights. Oh, maybe it's K and I. Oh, there we go. It was an I, not an L. All right, because the L is the lights. Whoops, whoops. All right, so now we have a straight arm, so now we should be able to use F, no, G to make it go forward. And then J, bring it up a little bit, J, and K. Whoops, wrong one. I mean, I, no, is I it? Oh, there we go. All right, K. K. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, but it is a fully functional excavator, is it an excavator? Fully functional excavator arm that we got here. And of course, it drives, so, and turns and all that. And it turns its body. This is just ridiculous. This is awesome. I love it. Alright, we're gonna take it off the cliff. Woo! Woo! It's so floppy. Ridiculous. All right, and for the big finale, we're gonna look at a tank, an M1 Abrams tank by J Dunnett again, JDunnett_26. We're gonna go ahead and open this thing. I haven't used this thing. I haven't even looked at it yet, other than on the workshop. So I don't know. Hopefully, it runs all right enough for me to drive it off of something. But apparently, it's supposed to have tank steering, and it looks legit. It looks really legit. Do tanks have headlights? I mean, they must have headlights. I love the frame around the back of it like that. This thing looks, it has a little like peephole or something through there with the glass. All right, so there must be controls. Do we really have steering control for this little tiny minigun here? All right, H and J for that. Let me get rid of the frames here so I can find the other, oh boy. How am I gonna find the steering rods in this thing? So I know, oh, here we go. What's this? F and G. So F, G, and then we had, what was it, H and J? F, G, H, J. All right, you know, I'm just gonna press buttons and see what happens. But this thing is 811 frames. It's actually not nearly as much as I expected. 239 panels. Let's go ahead and give this thing a race and see if we can figure it out how it works. All right, well, it's not too laggy. Turning isn't doing anything. Oh, it is, okay. All right, so that's how the tank steering works then. So it is actually legit tank steering. Okay, cool. That is something that was added to the game not too long ago. This thing feels legit. This thing has some decent speed and the turning feels awesome. All right, so now how about Q and E? All right, now Q and E don't do anything. Let me slow down here. So I know that F and G did something. F, all right, there we go. We can aim, oh, I don't think that's supposed to go that way. Up, up. All right, there we go. All right, and then H and J, the little tiny. Hello. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. All right, I'm being silly. All right, how about K and L? Oh, no, K, I, K, nope, Z, Z, C. Oh, just pressing buttons. I don't know what I'm doing here. U, I was hoping that it would turn, and maybe I just haven't found, whoops. Maybe I haven't found the control, oh no, it doesn't look like it does. This looks like it's actually attached to the frame or secured to the frame. So I don't think the top of it turns, but given everything else, oh, it even has suspension in there. Does the suspension actually like do stuff? Yeah, the suspension's totally, oh, look at that. That is great. That is fantastic. That's why it's so smooth. That's why it feels so good. Man, this guy really knows how to do suspension. Let's see if we can, how high we can get up this little cliff here. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, well, I didn't really expect much out of that. Alright, let's, oh, I just noticed that it has the, this little sight thing here as well. Okay, let's go ahead and take this thing off a jump and see what happens. If this thing gets farther, than the pickup truck, I am going to be very, very surprised. But this thing is gaining some massive speed. Look at this. Okay, here we go. It's a little bouncy. Oh, we lost all our momentum. I think that's the issue with those jumps. Is there just a straight angle? I think we turned just a little bit inside out there. That's the thing with these jumps though, is they're a straight angle, so that hitting that first angle bounces us up a little bit, so we actually don't get to continue our traction throughout the entire jump, so we lose a lot of it, unfortunately. So there is one thing that I want to try with this tank before we end off the episode, and that is the distortion portion. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this thing up just a little bit. There we are. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and race this thing on the mountain. Isn't quite what I had planned. For some reason, I'm having trouble in the game. Are we gonna fall through? Are we gonna fall through here? Come on. Let me out of here. Let me go. Alright, I think we're gonna have to, I think there's a problem with spawning on top of platforms like this now, so we're gonna have to spawn right here. And this should work. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't know why we didn't tip over. We were just about to tip over there. Oh boy, we're leaning. We're leaning. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. Imagine if tanks looked like this, seeing this thing coming down on the battlefield. Oh boy, let's not fall off just yet. Oh. There we go. Woo! This is not gonna turn out well for the tank, I don't think. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, look at everything. Everything just kind of jumbled into itself. Oh man. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part was. And don't forget to hit that like button, because that really helps me out. Let me know what you want to see next in Dream Car Racing, and also on the channel. Oh, we're going through the valley here. That's awesome. Well, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time.